in honor of Draymond Green. Which two NBA players are you taking to form your squad for a steel cage shoots and ladders match at WWE Super Slam? Consider fighting ability, but also charisma and entertainment factor.
Wow, beautiful intro, Court. That's why I wanted you to do it.
Is always at the top of the list for you, Court.
It's really
Especially,
it's because you have so much riz yourself.
Thanks, dude. Thanks. I try.
Especially in WWE, it's a lot of showmanship going on there.
Yeah, yeah. Ton of showmanship.
And Jamie, we talked about this while you were getting coffee. Draymond is the host of the
so you can't pick him.
You can't draft Draymond.
He's the host.
Well, he's suspended anyways.
So let's Rochambeau for first pick.
Okay.
I'm gonna volunteer to go last.
Cody?
Okay.
It's down to you and me.
Rochambeau.
Let's do it again. Cody cheated and watched Jamie.
That was so bad.
But then he just tied. Like Jamie goes first. Cody cheated and screwed up cheating.
Yeah,
Jamie goes first.
Thanks.
Well, I did Rochambeau, and Jamie was so far behind me that by the time I said Bo, he was like Ro. So then I tried to wait, and then
Cody got Jamie's and then accidentally copied him. That's what I saw. I saw it in Cody's eyes too.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
All right, Jamie.
Okay, so I'm second.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, I wish I had first pick.
Well, too bad, bud. Maybe cheat better next time.
Yeah. If you had cheated correctly, I would have given it to you. But you screwed it up.
Yeah, Court is very fair like that.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So for my Super Slam duo, the number one guy I'm going with, and the reason I'm going with him is because he basically does this on a different level in the NBA, but he's just out there to be an enforcer. He's just out there as a tough guy throwing his body around. PJ Tucker.
Ooh, great.
That's my guy.
I didn't even know he was still playing, to be honest.
Wow, that's a good take. Okay, now I go.
Yeah. Oh, it's a draft or what?
Yeah, it's a draft.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number one pick. And the reason
definitely beating some people up.
Another reason too is there's something about that guy that you don't want to fuck with him. You know,
he definitely kind of looks like a tough guy fighter too. Like he would be if I saw him in WWE, I'd be like, oh shit.
Yeah,
but he's controlled emotionally, but you just don't want to see him go past that point. Plus, I think he could just match up with anybody pound for pound.
Yeah.
Kind of like a young Mike Tyson.
All right, Cody.
Yeah, PJ Tucker's a lot like young Mike Tyson. With the second pick in the WWE Super Slam, I can't believe you didn't go number one. I'm going to go with the number one heel of the NBA, the most showman out there with the stare downs and the antics, Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, I knew Dylan the villain
has got to be. Yeah, he's built for WWE. The fact that he hasn't actually done WWE already. The way he acts while he's doing it too. He's a straight up WWE
and
heel.
The way he the way he literally dresses and does his hair and image is trying to be Dylan the villain.
He literally looks like a villain. Business model of a heel in the WWE and just brought it to the NBA.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
nice pick.
Nice, thank you.
Yeah, I still think PJ Tucker would drop him though.
This kind of makes my first pick. This kind of makes my first pick even more appropriate. Because if Dylan the villain, if Dylan is the villain, this guy is the protagonist who's taken Dylan down, and it's shown and it's happened before in the NBA. I'm taking the king, I'm taking LeBron James. His nickname is the King. He's taken Dylan the villain out, and he's the hero that we're all rooting for. He would galvanize the crowd.
LeBron can do anything. We all know that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a great pick, but he's getting old.
And also,
I kind of feel like that could go into his character too.
Is he jumping from the ladder? I don't know these days. A young LeBron, he would have windmilled on someone off the ladder.
Yeah, but these days it's all about building your story and your character around who you are as a WWE fighter, and I think that's like part of his story.
He's like
and
the
his character.
Goat. He's the king.
Yeah, he's the king. He's the old guy who just walks out with his beard and just throws Dylan aside. Dylan the villain.
Guess what Dylan the villain fans are saying? You drafted LeWiner. And they're booing. They're booing as soon as he comes out.
No, they're definitely saying
booing as soon as he comes out.
Yeah. No.
So are we going Court goes twice, back to being Jamie's last, or are we going back to the top?
I think we snake it.
Okay.
Yeah. Or we can re-Rochambeau for the round 2.
I don't think either of you guys are taking my next guy, so I don't care the order.
All right. Okay. I'll go again.
Yeah, you go for it.
This guy is becoming somewhat of a popular pick in these games for us. He really shines in a lot of ways in a lot of different scenarios. I'm going Steven Adams. I feel like to pair up with LeBron, since LeBron's kind of like the older, powerful guy who kind of just walks in and has the aura, but maybe isn't quite the enforcer himself. He needs like his royal bodyguard or something like that. And that's just Steven Adams, like behind him, backing him up, taking Dylan the villain down.
Very nice.
That's my squad.
Yeah, I like that pick. I always try to pick Steven Adams. He was on my short list, but
he like even in what was that fight recently where like a couple people on his team got in a fight and it was like a center on the other team. And he just picks him up and carries him away. Like, nope. And the guy's just like, well, nothing I can do. Yeah.
Well, with my next pick, man, I really thought you guys were going to take this guy, so I wasn't planning on picking him. I was going to go a little bit more abstract, but I'm going to go with the biggest body in the NBA who's going to manhandle every single person you guys have listed so far.
Oh, Zion?
Zion Williamson.
I don't think he's going to even make it to the ring, though.
And I think
he's going to get too winded.
With Zion, where Zion lacks in showmanship, I have Dylan Brooks bringing more than enough of that. And so I just needed a real guy who's going to throw some people around.
Zion is getting winded and tapping out round 1.
Yeah, but before he does that, he's going to pick up Steven Adams and twirl him around and throw him into the stands, and then he'll have to take a 15-minute break. But he is going to just be tossing dudes.
Zion, if he was perfectly healthy in the ring, would dominate. He is stronger than every other grown man in the NBA.
Yeah.
Well, with my fitness routine, I think we're going to get him in shape.
Beeline to the nacho stand though, and forfeiting.
That's fine. That's part of his character.
That's true. That's good.
He's a snacky boy.
Yeah. He's just like shoveling food into his mouth, throwing people aside.
For the last 25 years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He just thinks throwing your guys' people around are like eating a couple snacks.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
It's a day at the snack shack for him.
He would be working the snack shack.
I kind of feel like
sneaking a couple bags of gummy bears here.
Yeah. He's gonna get pretty fed up with Dylan Brooks though too. He's gonna throw him aside. Yeah, Zion also. Oh, fed up. Yeah, but he also strikes me as someone who gets like kind of like annoyed and like over it easily. Like I feel like he's kind of like rolling his eyes all the time, just like ugh.
Yeah, he might just be like, I'm done with this, and like walk away.
He's gonna flick Dylan aside, like, I'm over it.
Yeah, he's kind of like a wild card.
Yeah.
He might fight Dylan Bricks also.
Yeah.
Dylan Bricks.
He might punch everyone aside, though. That's true.
Zion, if you want to come on the podcast and defend yourself,
but look,
please.
Zion and Dylan Brooks is a pretty nasty duo.
Yeah,
it's a great duo. And
Zion, we provide snacks on the podcast if you want to come on.
Yeah.
Do we?
We will.
It's mostly okay. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get you in the studio.
We'll get some sponsors.
It's called the Riverside. You'll probably know it.
We invented it.
I think that Dylan Brooks and Zion is a great duo. I also think that Steven Adams and LeBron is a great duo.
Thanks, dude.
Where I lack, and here comes where we're gonna make up for it all. What I lack is sportsmanship, or showmanship.
Oh.
I don't need sportsmanship.
Yeah,
and I'm not gonna get it with this next guy, but that's exactly why we need him as well. I need the guy who LeBron's going to walk out with his freaking crown and his robe on, respect of everybody in the arena. I need the guy that's going to come out with a chair and just smash him in the back of the head. I need that guy. Getting the crowd hyped, wild card, just the antagonizer. Yeah. And that's why I'm going with the number 1 pick of this draft, Patrick Beverley.
Oh, wait, he's not in the league anymore though.
Patrick Beverley?
Yeah, is he still playing?
Yeah, he's on the Sixers.
Oh, really? I thought he retired.
No, he's in.
Okay.
Patrick Beverley, if you want to come on the podcast and defend yourself for this,
I would have definitely gone like the Dylan Brooks, Pat Bev combo. But for some reason, I thought Pat Bev just wasn't playing anymore.
I didn't even think of Pat Bev, and that is a great pick.
Thank you. Yeah,
that should have been the number 1 pick.
You just need the guy who's like doesn't give a fuck about.
No, I mean Cody, you should have paired him with Dylan Brooks. That would have been the ultimate.
That's the ultimate duo. You know, I want to make a special mention to the biggest arms in the NBA was going to be my pick, and that's Lou Dort. I was going to pick Lou Dort.
Oh, yeah.
He would do some damage out there.
He would. But I don't think he has much entertainment factor.
Yeah, that's why I didn't pick him, but I just wanted to give him a little shout out.
I would take him in like a bar fight for sure.
He's given Steven Adams some work.
Steven Adams
has got his hands full with him.
Yeah, so he's throwing down, but he doesn't have that entertainer.
Yeah.
So fans, let us know in the comments which duo you think is smashing the other ones, and we'll see who wins.
I think my duo is winning because I think Dylan Brooks and Pat Bev are too small.
I think we're getting the crowd with Pat Bev's getting the crowd. Like we're getting everybody on our side.
That's true.
Is a big deciding factor, right? That's true. And then PJ Tucker's just handling business while Pat Bev's going off with his shenanigans.
Yeah. I feel like my team strategy is very similar to Jamie's. I have one guy who is just really getting the crowd involved, and then one guy who is just manhandling everyone else and possibly eating them.
But maybe,
yeah,
may or may not.
I almost, instead of Steven Adams, I almost picked Şengün just because I was like more basing it off of nicknames to go with the King and the Librarian and just costumes and stuff. I thought that would be cool.
That was pretty smooth.
That's good.
Can I just give a special shout out to the all-time best WWE NBA Super Slam duo, Steven Jackson and Ron Artest, because they really did throw down. And I just think that current, past, whatever, those two need to be recognized.
Yeah. Good point.
That's really good.